You're listening to the IDEAfit Pro Show, the podcast that empowers fitness professionals to reach their highest potential personally and professionally. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or just starting your fitness journey, you're in the right place. Each week, we bring you expert interviews, industry trends, and practical strategies to elevate your fitness career and enhance your impact on clients' lives. I'm your host, Amy Boone-Thompson. I'm the proud owner and CEO of IDEA and a certified fitness professional for over 30 years. Welcome to Season 7 of the IDEAfit Pro Show, the podcast where we connect fitness professionals to the ideas, people, and experiences shaping the future of our industry. I'm your host, Amy Boone-Thompson, and today we're kicking off this season with an episode that represents one of the biggest and most exciting moments in IDEA's history. We are talking about this first time ever collaboration between IDEA Health and Fitness Association and NIRSA, the National Intramural-Recreational Sports Association. We are coming together to create a single powerful event. So in case you've been under a rock and you haven't heard, we are collaborating and we have created the 2026 NIRSA plus IDEA World Conference and Expo, taking place in April this year. You heard that right. And it's taking place at National Harbor, Maryland, which is closer to our East Coast members and audiences. So we're so excited to talk about this event. And today, I've invited in our teammates from the NIRSA side of the house to help us really share all the details about the event with you. And for us, we feel like this isn't just a shared event. It really is this convergence of our two communities. It's a bridge between campus rec and the broader fitness and wellness industry that IDEA has been serving for years. And really this opportunity to expand how we learn, connect, and lead, and doing it together. So in today's episode, we're going to go behind the scenes with three leaders who are helping shape what this combined experience will look like. From the show floor to the education program to the unforgettable experiences that bring people together. We'll talk about why this partnership matters right now, what our attendees can expect from the Expo, the programming, and the career pathways, and how this event creates new opportunities for professionals at every stage of their career. So let's get started. First, I am joined by Nick Zumbrun, who leads the Expo and sponsorship for NIRSA and IDEA World Conference and Expo. Nick plays a key role in bringing together the brands, partners, and innovators who fuel our industry, creating an expo experience that's not just about the products, it's about the relationships, the solutions, and the real business growth. Welcome to the stage and to this podcast, Nick.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right. Well, we're so excited to dig into this and to learn more from you and from your perspective and to learn about our friends at NIRSA. So for us, we talked about how this partnership really is historic and monumental. So tell us from your perspective, what makes this combined event so powerful for our audiences?
Oh, well, we're just so excited to have IDEA join us. It really is a treat. Exhibitors have told us over the years that our shows are the most energetic shows they go to every year. So combining these two audiences will foster nothing but innovation, new relationships, and a brand new energy. And so we're so excited about it. Both organizations have a lot in common in the fitness space, and so bringing exhibitors together will only enhance the attendee experience. We're super excited.
It's so fun to hear. When I was doing an interview with Pam, your CEO, we talked about how much energy both of these shows are bringing together. And it is really two shows in one, from the expo to the program to everything. And you're getting the power of both of these shows, but you get to meet the brands that fuel and and support both of these segments of the industry. So let's talk about the Expo. Again, this show floor is bringing together collegiate rec, commercial fitness, wellness brands, sports, and other emerging innovators all into one place. Nick, how does the Expo experience change when these audiences come together? But most of all, tell us more about what's exciting you about this combination of brands.
Yeah, I mean, it's a chance for exhibitors to talk to a wider range of potential customers. Many exhibitors, like you mentioned, have a vested interest in both spaces, right? Both campus rec and commercial fitness. And so instead of having to go to multiple shows, just come to our show, right? One-stop shop. So we're really excited to have everyone, come together at once. One thing I'm really excited about is being able to see more fitness professionals at our show, which is a lot of fun because it's, our industry partners are really have a vested interest in that space, right? And there's a lot of overlap between campus rec and commercial gyms. So it's nothing but a value add when you bring campus rec and fitness professionals together to help propel the industry forward. And so we're really excited about it.
It's so good. I know you've been getting a lot of feedback, as have we, from our tried and true sponsors who've been with us for years and years, and they're so ecstatic. One, to just be going to one show, let's be honest, and to get both audiences at this one big show. But two, they really are loving this concept of building this bridge between recreation, collegiate fitness, and students into mainstream fitness and wellness and commercial and even corporate and all the different audiences that are served. So I know we're going to talk with Brittany later about some of these career engaging opportunities. But in terms of some of the special activations taking place in the Expo, let's talk about what are some of the cool things that maybe Idea World attendees would have no idea are happening in this Expo. Tell us about some special activities and cool activations.
Sure. Yeah, we have some amazing activities going on in the Expo Hall. It really is action packed. And so you don't want to miss out. You want to make sure you set the time aside to come to the Expo Hall. We have a stage section where we'll be hosting 20-minute educational sessions. So that's something that's really exciting for folks is you can actually get not only see the vendors, but actually get some education while you're in Expo Hall as well. Kilter Board will be doing a climbing challenge. So they're going to have a big space, bring their big wall, and have a climbing challenge for attendees. So that'll be a lot of fun. Our foundation is hosting a pickleball tournament in the Expo Hall. So if you're into pickleball, which who isn't nowadays, right? Come and have some fun and either play or watch. It's always a good time no matter what. The Expo is hosting a career fair, like you mentioned earlier, but I'll leave Brittany to talk about that a little bit more. We have a space called the Fitness Forum where companies and institutions could put attendees through their workouts and their programs, get their sweat on, and have a good time, and get to learn more about different programs and workouts that are out there. We're hosting a lunch on the 9th in the Expo Hall. So, food, right? Nothing brings people together like food. So don't miss out on the lunch. And the Expo Hall is the only place for attendees to come and get their swag for attending the event. So make sure you go to the back of the Expo Hall, visit the NIRSA and IDEA booth, and that's where you can get your free stuff. So it's a good time. We're also hosting in the Expo Hall the first ever decision makers mimosa toast on the second day of the Expo. And then we're also hosting, and this is something that IDEA folks might not know much about. At NIRSA, it's always a big thing to have a t-shirt exchange. And so we're hosting a t-shirt exchange where a lot of the times, if you don't know Campus Rec that well, intramural folks always have some type of t-shirt, right, for intramural champions, for the teams that win. And so everyone likes to bring their own designs, their own t-shirts, and have a nice little exchange. And we're also doing a sticker exchange as well. So a lot of good stuff going on in the Expo Hall. You don't want to miss out. Come and join us.
Thank you. There are so many incredible things happening in the Expo, some of which, again, will feel familiar from an Idea world, but many which are so cool, like the pickleball tournament, like the exchange, like the speakers. So we're so excited to welcome people to the Expo and the event. But if you cannot attend the event, can you come just for the expo?
Yeah, absolutely. And the reverse is true too. I want to talk about this. The reverse is true for all exhibitors. So exhibitors have full access to the entire show. It's not just the expo, and so there's a lot of shows out there that don't allow exhibitors to go to the educational sessions, to go to the socials. We're not like that. So we want our exhibitors to take full advantage of our show. So if you're an attendee, you're not exhibiting, yes, come to the expo hall for free. Or if you're not attending the show and you just want to go to the expo hall, yes, come to the expo for free. But I want to remind the exhibitors, you have full access to everything too. So you can go to the educational sessions, you can go to the socials. It's a great way to maximize your time outside the hall to connect with attendees. Because we don't view exhibitors as just vendors. We view them as industry partners that help provide education and solutions to campus rec and the fitness industry. So to all the potential attendees or exhibitors who haven't decided on coming yet, this is your invitation. We'd love to have you.
I'm so glad you talked about that, because that is different from a traditional IDEA world. Exhibitors would be purchasing registration passes for them or their staff, but in this model, a couple of folks from your booth get to come participate in the entire program, in all of the networking events, and really that is going to foster these relationships. So if you are a brand, if you have a product, if you have a service that our industry needs, then you've got to be at this event. You heard from Nick, you're going to get deep connections, build relationships. You're going to get access to the entire event and both programs. And also, if you're an attendee or a supplier or exhibitor who wants to come for expo only, that is an option as well. So Nick, is there anything that you want to share that we did not cover before we let you go? Is there anything else that you want to talk about?
No, we covered pretty much everything. We can't emphasize enough how excited we are for this partnership. So excited to offer not only more fitness education and content for our members, but then also providing something different for IDEA folks as well. So it's a win-win. We're so excited and we can't wait.
It is a win-win. Nick, thank you for being here today. We'll let you go.
All right. We'll see you. Thanks, Amy.
Okay, bye. Okay, thanks to Nick. And next, we are joined by Brittany Regda. Make sure I say your name right, Brittany. I've never asked you. And she oversees the programming and the career fair experience for NIRSA. Brittany is deeply focused on professional development, making sure the students are and emerging professionals and leaders have access to all the education, mentorship, and meaningful career connections. And she is actually the reason that we are all here today doing this combined event. Brittany came to IDEA World in Sacramento last year, and she went right back and introduced me to her team and said, I think we can bring these audiences together, and I think it's going to make magic. So Brittany, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thanks so much. I'm happy to be here, Amy. And,
Thank you.
Thanks for that gracious welcome. I had such a great time at IDEA World last summer. Was so happy I was able to make the trip out and see everything that was going on, attend some great ed sessions, and see how compatible our two organizations are. I'm just really excited for this upcoming conference.
That's right. And coming out of that, one of the elements of this partnership that we're really so excited about is these two programs. So rather than create an entire program together and choose presenters that would fit a single agenda, what we did was we approached this a little differently. NIRSA has a traditional program that that NIRSA attendees would be familiar with and be accustomed to, and identical to, well, not identical, sorry, wrong word. In addition to that, IDEA has their traditional program that's happening, and every paid attendee gets access to both programs. So let's dig into that a little bit more and talk about how that's going to work. And I know I'm bouncing around a little bit here, but I just want to get into a little bit more of this program. And tell us more about what you would want to spotlight about the NIRSA sessions and the NIRSA presenters.
Yeah, absolutely. one thing that I always love about the NIRSA program is there's a lot of different ways that you can move through the content depending on what you're most interested in or what your needs are. And so, we have dedicated tracks both for students and directors. And then we also have a number of educational sessions and roundtables that really resonate with early career professionals and mid-level professionals, or really anybody who's interested in the topic. Obviously, in campus recreation, we cover a wide range of topics. And so, really being able to highlight that there is something for everybody, but also that there's lots of different ways that people are moving through this event. This year, our theme is focus on what matters, people, play, and purpose. And I think that really aligns us, with IDEA. You'll find out campus recreation folks, we really like to play, we like to have some fun. And I think it's the same thing on the fitness side of the house. One of the things that we always do is we're really intentional about creating different opportunities for you to find your people. And we have lots of different ways that we can do that, whether it's, playing games like the pickleball in the Expo hall, or going out on the golf tournament, or maybe just doing some like low pressure gamification through the conference app. We have lots of ways that folks are going to be connecting this year.
I was also, not to interrupt, sorry, but I was also so excited about the evening receptions that are planned. So like you talked about, like these programs during the day, you've got sessions, you've got breakouts that are specific for your role. Like you heard Brittany, the directors, we've got even interns are having opportunities. Everybody at no matter what stage of your career, there is something on the program for you. And the whole goal of this program is to connect you with other people that are in similar roles, or people that you want to meet that it may not be in your role at all. So the program has receptions, panels. We've got main stage speakers, which I wanted you to spotlight those 3 speakers that we have as well. Do you want to share who's going to be on the main stage?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a really great lineup that I think is going to be really exciting, whether you're coming from the NIRSA side of the house or from IDEA. We have Ryan Dunlop, who's an internationally recognized conflict management coach, and he really helps leaders navigate conflict in healthier and more productive ways, which I think is something that every leader is dealing with right now. So we're really excited. He'll bring a lot of energy and passion to his session. So we're excited to kick off with him. And then we also have Dr. Jan Schroeder, who I think will be familiar to the IDEA community. And we're absolutely thrilled to have her as a speaker this year. She'll really help us bridge that, between higher education and the fitness industry. And her work really centers around, building meaningful connections and that sense of belonging. So we're super excited about that. And then for our last main stage speaker, we have Dr. Carly Intelhofer. And Dr. Carly is, pretty well known within the NIRSA community. She's a neuroscientist, with research that focuses on exercise supporting brain health, cognitive function, emotional regulation. And I think her insights will be really compelling and relevant to IDEA folks.
So good. And we haven't had a lot of main stage speakers at IDEA World in recent years. So this is an exciting opportunity for everyone to come together between some of the breakouts and all be in a room for a big presentation, which will also give CECs. So we are providing 20 plus CECs for this combined program, which is really, really exciting for those of you who need those. Also for the IDEA program, if you have never attended a World or you're not familiar, we do workouts, lectures, and workshops that are offered throughout those session blocks. And we have lots of rooms going at the same time with topics such as science and theory. And then we have the business, we have mind-body tracks. So we've got different tracks. The program is going to release here in just probably after this episode airs, probably within a week of that time. So you'll want to get into the website, look for those presenters that you might know, and then those that are going to be brand new to you because of bringing these programs together. Okay, so Brittany, the other thing that you're working on is this career fair, which something that's near and dear to me is that we are reaching these aspiring fitness professionals to bring them and welcome them into our space. And so at IDEA, we've been doing a career discovery day on Saturday of our event for many years, but this year it will look and feel a little different because NIRSA does a career fair. So tell us what that is, what people can expect, and who can attend that.
Yeah, absolutely. We are super jazzed about the career fair this year. We at NIRSA have long-term done some sort of career development, jobs fair, things going on. And so this year, though, we are doing a lot of new things. Not only are we partnering, with IDEA, but we're also going to be offering the career fair in the Expo hall, which is something that I think, just the being in that open kind of space where you're going to have people that are maybe going to happen upon the career fair that wouldn't necessarily have gone to it. Also just being able to offer more room and space to offer more employer tables. And so that's another really exciting thing this year, that we're basically able to double in size of what we've done in the past. NIRSA in the past has really only been open to our school employers. And so this year we're super excited, not only opening it up to, IDEA World participants to participate, but also to all of our exhibitors. And I think that's something that, as we talk about the crossover between campus recreation and, fitness and well-being communities, we see a lot of different career development just between our exhibitors and our professional staff. And I think that's just going to be even more expanded by being able to be showcased in the career fair this year. And so we are really looking forward to it. We'll have that opportunity for, employers to meet potential, maybe they're students, maybe they're early career, or maybe there's somebody who's just looking for a change. And so I think that that's going to be a really great opportunity. And while we are doubled in size and super excited for that, we do have limited space. So I do want to throw that out there, that ensuring getting your employer table, you want to make sure to register as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. What's so cool? I've been having conversations with some of the universities around this event that are planning to bring some of their athletic department. Like, think about these student athletes that are looking for jobs in this field. If you're an employer, no matter if you work for one of these vendor supplier companies, or if you're hiring fitness professionals in your club or gym environment, or if you're in campus rec and you're looking for people to bring in, this is the place that you can find great talent. We also, as you said, we have these mock interviews, and we're really helping this next generation to be polished and to be professional and to understand what it takes to get good work in the industry and to get jobs with some of these top brands. So exciting. And thank you, Brittany. This is one of the things, again, that's near and dear to my heart, and I'm so excited that we're doing it. Was there anything that we didn't cover today that you wanted to spotlight or talk about before we let you go?
I think the only thing that I want to highlight a little bit more is, as we talked about, networking is super important. So not only do we have the social activities and things like that, but we also actually have a dedicated space. NIRSA calls it the in zone or networking zone. And we're going to have a lot of really cool things happening in the in zone this year, which are open as well to IDEA participants if there's anything that fancies your interest you want to check out. And that's where we'll be doing, resume reviews and mock interviews. We'll also have a number of different groups that are meeting up. Like I know Outdoor is going to be having a meetup in there, as well as some other groups well known to NIRSA. So there's going to be a lot of different things that are happening outside of all the educational sessions and all the CEs that you can get and all that great stuff. So I just wanted to highlight that as well.
Amazing. I think what I hear you saying is stay on campus in quotes, so stay in the host hotel, because there are going to be activities and events from sunrise to sundown. And like I say, we like to work hard and work out hard, but we also like to network hard. So it'll be a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Brittany, for being here today and for telling us about the program and for helping us think about this partnership and bringing it to everyone's attention. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, see you later. Next, and finally, we are welcoming Becky Sowers, who is leading our special experiences, including golf and pickleball. Two of these experiences designed to really spark that connection beyond the classroom. Becky's work reminds us that some of the most powerful conversations don't happen in the session rooms. They happen when we are moving and playing and connecting together. Welcome to the show, Becky.
Hey, thank you for having all of us today. This has been so fun. I actually work for the foundation of NIRSA. So I'm on the 501c3 nonprofit side, and we have an annual golf tournament. And then a couple of years ago, we started a pickleball tournament. So the golf tournament, and everybody is invited. I mean, we want Idea World folks, members, to feel like they are a part of it. I mean, we welcome them with open arms. We've got the space. We want you there. So please join us. The golf tournament takes place at the National Golf Club of Maryland. There's about 5 national golf clubs in DC. So it's of Maryland. And it is just 8 miles straight down the highway from the hotel. It takes place on Tuesday before the conference actually starts. So it's kind of it's considered a pre-con activity. It starts, the tee off is 8 a.m. And it's just fun. I mean, it's a great opportunity. We have a lot of vendors that bring clients with them and come play. It's a great time to just hang out on the course, and you can you can build your own teams and register, or you can tag along with a vendor who's trying to schmooze you for their business. So that always works well too. So it's a lot of fun. We have coffee in the morning. We've got a lot of fun activities that happen on the golf course, a lot of games that happen on the golf course just to keep it interesting. And we close out with a lunch, and then everybody pretty much finishes up at 1:30 or 2 and heads back to the hotel so that you can get changed for the opening session. Right now, we have an early bird price on that through February 15th, so don't delay. The early bird price is $250 for individuals, $1,000 a team. It covers all of your golf fees. It covers breakfast and coffee and lunch. It covers all of that. So that's a nice package to come to, because you're not just playing golf, and you get to really hang out with some really fun people. So would encourage anybody who's a golfer, grab your buddies and come out and hang out with us. It's going to be it's always a lot of fun. And all the proceeds go to the foundation, which I know that Idea World probably don't care much about the NIRSA Foundation, but it's a nonprofit. So the good news is that you could do a little tax write-off on some of it.
Of course we care.
That's always fun. And the other thing that the foundation does is pickleball. It is actually called the Big Dill, big pun, pickleball tournament. And you get the opportunity to win the coveted Golden Pickle Trophy. And that is something that not everybody gets on their desk, and everybody needs one. So if you are if you are a beginner to a amateur pro, I mean, you can come play. It is, as Nick mentioned earlier, it's held in Expo. We do limit to 40 teams. So if you want to play, and it's pairs. So if you want to play, it's only $25 a person. Very affordable. We have Selkirk is our presenting sponsor. We're so excited to have them this year. And then Fusion, we say that it's powered by Fusion because Fusion actually runs the tournament for us. So it's a lot of fun. Grab a partner. We also are going to introduce a best dressed pairing this year. So we want, or however you want to dress, if you want to, just please dress. We want you to dress. But other than that, go for it. So it's a lot of fun. It does take place during Expo hours, depending on how many teams we have. We may have some closed session. It may be closed, but we may have people in there playing, just depending on if we go over our allotted. But it's a lot of fun. And you'll find both of those tournaments available to sign up for on the conference. And I know that the information is being shown on the screen right now to go register. We'd love for you to join us. It's a lot of fun, or just come by and say hi. The other thing the foundation has that you will see at the pickleball tournament, because we're going to move it from our normal area where the foundation is set up down to pickleball. We do an apparel sale every year. It's a big swag sale. And this is another fundraiser for us. But if you like to collect shirts, sweatshirts, swag, whatever, from you name it, every university you can think of, put stuff in. So it's like UCLA to Ohio State to Florida, Oklahoma, they're in there, and probably a lot of schools that you've never heard of. But it's a lot of fun. It's all premium items. It's all Nike, Columbia, Adidas. We do the premium items. And if you're just looking for a little piece of swag, it's always fun to come shopping because we reduce the price. You're not paying the premium price for that premium
bookstore
stuff.
Prices.
That's right. We're there for that's right. We discount everything because schools around the country donate it to us, and then we turn around and sell it for a little fundraiser. So we have a lot of stuff. We try to make everybody happy. Come by and say hi to us and participate in however you can. Golf, pickleball, buy some swag. We'd love for you to come see us.
Amazing. You know what, Becky, it occurred to me, we talked big picture about who would want to come to this event and who would be the ideal person. But for the IDEA audience who may not know about NIRSA or even intramural or rec or sport, tell us, like, who are the people that make up NIRSA? Give us more about who is the NIRSA audience and what their main objective is to come and support this event.
Yeah. Our members are made up of institutions. So you've got, all of your big schools are institutional members. We also have corporate members, which we call associate members, and that's all the corporate partners. And then we have our full big membership, the individuals that are members. And that is everything from students that are grad students or even undergrad that are wanting to get into Campus Rec. They are members. And then you have the professional members of folks who work in Campus Rec and have worked for a number of years. So I think that Brittany may have alluded to this because of the different sessions. You've got folks who have been doing Campus Rec for 30, 40 years. They've been around for a long time and they still come to conference. And then you have those that are just getting started. So what's really magical about the conference, and it's exciting to have the Ideal World people in here because hopefully that magic will touch them as well, is that the young people, it's a very open, it's not, the folks who have been around a long time want the young people to approach them. They want to help them mentor. They want to be able to guide those folks, those younger people along in their career path. And this is the place that they start. This is where they start meeting folks who have been around for a really long time, or they've been around for 10, 15, 20 years. But the more seasoned professionals welcome the opportunity to scoop up the younger professionals and the people who are just trying to get their foot in the door somewhere and trying to get started. They welcome that and they love to connect. Everybody's like, oh, well, you need to meet this person over here. And let's go find this person over here. And it's amazing what happens to people's careers after they come to conference, because they've made the right connection. And suddenly they're getting their dream job at a dream university. And it's just really cool to see it all happen.
Oh, so magic. And this year they're going to get their next big opportunity in commercial fitness or corporate wellness or whatever career path that they desire. It's all going to be in one place. Becky, thank you so much. Was there anything we didn't cover that you really wanted to double down on before you?
Well, I tell you what, I will just again say our early bird for golf deadline is coming up pretty quick, so you don't have a ton of time to turn it around. It's not a huge price increase once early bird. It goes from $250 a person to $285 a person, so it's not like an astronomical difference. But if you do want to get in on that early bird price, try to do it by February 15th. Pickleball stays the same. Pickleball is $25 a person, so you can register for that anytime you'd like. And as long as we are not sold out, you can also register on site. But it's just a lot of fun, and we would love to have the Idea World people come join us.
Thank you so much. I can see where the brands would really want to be golfing with some of those schools they're trying to get their product or supplies into.
Absolutely.
I can see that being a great relationship builder.
Yeah, it's a great
Becky,
time.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. And we'll let you go now, and I'll go ahead and wrap up the episode. But thank you so much. We appreciate it. We're so thrilled about this event.
Thank you for having us on.
Thank you. This episode was amazing. It really captures what makes this 2026 NIRSA and Idea World Conference and Expo so special. You heard from our guests. This is about expanding professional circles, learning across sectors, creating career defining moments, and really bringing these communities together in a way that, to my knowledge, has never been done before. If you are a fitness professional, a campus rec leader, a student, an educator, a student athlete, or even an industry partner, this event was designed with you in mind. Thank you to Nick, to Brittany, and to Becky for sharing their insight and leadership. They are all with the NIRSA team. And then, of course, our IDEA team is behind the scenes. We're all working together to make this such an incredible, incredible event. And we're so excited that you're joining us for season 7. This season, we're going to be going deeper and talking to a lot of the presenters who will be at this event. We're going to learn about their career stories, their journeys. We're going to learn about what it is they're presenting at Idea World 2026. And we're so excited to share this with you. So subscribe, share the episode with your colleagues, and stay connected to season 7 as we unpack everything for 2026 NIRSA plus Idea World. Until next time, keep moving, keep learning, and keep leading. Bye, everybody.
We hope you have enjoyed this episode of the IDEAfit Pro Show. If you did, we'd love for you to follow, share, and give us a 5-star rating. Be sure to explore IDEAfit's vast library of past episodes featuring insights from top experts and thought leaders across a variety of topics. There truly is something for everyone. IDEAfit Pro Show is part of the IDEAfit Podcast Network. A huge thank you to our entire team at Idea Health and Fitness Association. Copyright 2025, all rights reserved. Reproduction without permission is prohibited.